Good morning and welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. I am fresh out the shower and slightly bleary-eyed. It's just before 8 o'clock. But I needed to get some socks to wear for the day and my sock drawer is empty. So I thought this seemed a good time to open up my box of socks. So what I've done this year is every pair of socks that I have finished knitting this year has gone into a box and I haven't worn them at all. And the plan was to open the box up at the beginning of December and have a load of fresh socks for December. I didn't manage 24 pairs, to be fair, I wasn't trying 24 pairs. I'm not 100% sure how many pairs I've got, maybe 10, something like that. But yeah, that's the plan. So I thought I would share my box of socks with you all. So this is the box. It had a couple of gifts in there as well, which I'm not pointing the camera up. That's better, isn't it? It had a couple of gifts in there as well, which I'll share a bit more later in the month. But here are all the socks that I've knit this year. So we've got these ones here, which I called my birthday socks. I knit these with some Lucky Dip minis from Kate Celine. And then I've got this pair here, which are self-striping. This is the Campfire colourway from the Yarn Badger. Such a pretty colourway. And as you can see, super sparkly stellina as well. Got more scrappy socks as well. These ones here. These were the... I had a Halloween set from last year. It was a combination of Down Sheepy Lane and West Green Loft Yarns. They did a Pride and Prejudice and Zombies mini skein set, which I turned into scrappy socks. This was my Christmas Eve cast on last year, although it ended up being a Christmas Day cast on last year. And this is the absolutely gorgeous Baubles colourway from Debbie at Down Sheepy Lane, one of her self-striping colourways. I think she's bringing this back to the shop. I'm not 100% sure. But I had a 50-gram ball of the self-striping and then a 20-gram mini that went with it. I did a pattern on these, actually. Yeah, I just made up a kind of eyelet-y pattern every other stripe. So that's those. Then what else have we got? Then I've got this pair, which was yarn by Fruitful. Oh, I always struggle to say the name of your yarn company, Ishra. I don't know why. Yarn by Fruitful Fusion. It's a bit of a tongue twister. And I don't think the colourway had a name, but this was a collaboration she did with Bertie and Poppet for like a summer project bag and then matching yarn. And it's absolutely beautiful. It's washing out a little bit because I've got the overhead light on. It's still dark here. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. And I just popped a twisted stitch pattern on this one. So I had two, it's kind of like just two twisted stitches down the back. And I did the same either side down the front of the foot as well. So that's those ones. Then these ones will be familiar if you watch the podcast. These were my summer holiday socks. Again, yarn is by Debbie from Down Sheepy Lane. This is her Botanical Garden Lilac colourway. And the pattern I used was the Cornish Cream Tea Socks by Helen Stewart of Curious Handmade. A really fun kind of lace and cable pattern. These ones are, the yarn is from Lay Family Yarn, which I managed to say right for once. And it's in the Crocus colourway. She did this a couple of years ago, actually, for the Flower Power Fund. And the pattern I used for these is the Forever and Always pattern by Danny from Little Bobbins. It's really pretty cable, but with a garter stitch cable as well as the not garter stitch cable, the stocking stitch cable. So that is those. And then what else have we got? We're nearly there. These are the Sockness Socks. And the pattern is by Salapalooza Knits. And the yarn for these is, this is a Bergère de France, and it's in the, I think it was the Imprim CL colourway. It's a commercial sock yarn, but it's a really nice, really fun pattern. These might be a gift, actually. I was thinking these ones might be a gift. And then we're nearly there, I promise. We've got this pair here, and these were a test knit actually for Jessie of Jessie Marie Makes. This is her window seat sock pattern. It's a really fun pattern. It works with both self-striping and also with 2 colours, and I've done it with 2 colours, with sort of 2 colour stripes, and you get this really fun slip stitch effect. And the colours I used for this, these are mine, so I used Storm Cloud for the dark grey, and Voyage of the Dawn Treader is the greeny speckled colour in between. And again, I think they might be a gift because they're a little bit narrow for my feet. So I'm thinking they might be a gift as well. And then the final pair are my rainbow socks. So the yarn I used for these ones was a Easy Knits, and I think the colourway was just called Rainbow Grey. But it's a really fun kind of micro striping rainbow colourway. And then I just did a pearl row every other rainbow, so that you got a rainbow pearl bump down the sock. I didn't follow a pattern, we just kind of made it up as I went along. And then I added in a purple mini just from stash. So there we go. See, how many pairs did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pairs. That's not bad, is it? I was hoping to get 12 pairs of socks knit this year, but not quite. But 8 pairs for me and 2 for gifts. It's a lot later in the day. It's about 2:30. It has been a busy day. I've dyed up more of the Christmas Eve boxes, I've wound a couple more stripes and all of that kind of thing. I've been to the post office to drop off a few orders, and yeah, it's just felt really, really busy. But I am now about to start packaging up the Nostalgia Club. My left ear is blocked, and you know when you get that kind of funny muzzy sound when you talk? That's what I've got at the moment, so if I sound a bit funny, that's why. Yeah, Nostalgia Club. I am late getting the Nostalgia Club out this month. It has been a bit chaotic over the last few weeks, as I'm sure you can imagine, with Arthur being home from school, but I'm getting there. Everything is skeined up and ready to go, and hopefully I should get it all packaged up now and get it to the post office tomorrow, which would be good. I need to double check Tom's not working, Tom's not teaching in the morning, but hopefully it will get to the post office tomorrow. What was I going to say? There was something else that I wanted to say. Oh, I was going to say, apologies for the very long kind of Christmas tree putting up section in yesterday's video. I hope you didn't mind, but I know that that is something that my parents would absolutely love to see, and also my in-laws, with the boys putting up the Christmas tree. And we're not going to get to see them this Christmas because of obviously the current situation. And for those of you that don't know, all of our family live in Cornwall, which is pretty much the most southwesterly point of the UK. And we currently live in Scotland, as you know, so it is a long way. It's about 2 days worth of travelling, and yeah, we've only got 5 days of relaxed restrictions, so we would literally be travelling all the way down to Cornwall to spend Christmas Day and then have to travel all the way back up again, which is not fair on anybody. It's not fair on the kids to put them through that much of a journey just for the one day either. So not to mention, obviously, the fact that the virus isn't just disappearing over Christmas. But yeah, so we are staying here for Christmas. So I wanted to add a few extra little bits in that the grandparents will enjoy. Anyway, right, I need to get on with packing up this nostalgia club. And Tom and the boys, I think, are going to make the Christmas cake later. The fruit has been in soaking for the last few days, and I think that's his plan. So I've made him promise to get some footage of them making the Christmas cake.
Well, I'm all for Christmas, all the happy smiles and the wishes, and I want it all, from the lights to the mistletoe. Tell me one thing, is there anything that you're missing? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you. Whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. Well, I'm all for Christmas. It's a magical time full of kisses. Take a walk outside and tickle the snowman's nose. Moving nimbly, did you hear something from the chimney? I will keep you warm as soon as you remove that snow. Oh, whatever we do, we will be alright. These holiday wonders will open your mind. May all your wishes tonight come true. The love I lived, the dream I knew. This Christmas I only wanna be close to you.
Jasper would like to do today's joke of the day.
Why did the tiger cross the road?
I don't don't know. Why did the turkey cross the road?
Because it was the chicken's holiday.